Hello, my name is Robert Lunte, and through my vocal technique training program, I help singers all over the world every day learn how to train to build the motor skills to be able to sing seamlessly from the chest voice, through the vocal break, and into the head voice with no choking, no squeezing, no constriction, and no windy falsetto sounds. I invite you to take a look at my vocal training program, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Kaz.
Hello.
Kaz. And who's that new guy? Hey.
That's you.
All right. Yeah, it's Sergio.
You, Robert.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me? All right. So, Serge, we have more students. It looks like we might have a small class today, but that's perfectly cool. I want to, at the last minute, I think some of you might know who Sergio is. This is Sergio Calafiora. He's from Italy. He's a world-class voice coach. He's studied the TVS techniques. We've been friends for, 20 years. We've done master classes together in Sardinia and Milano, and I don't even remember the name. A whole bunch of places in Italy. Thanks to Sergio, I've been able to get to know Italy real well. We were just chatting this morning, and I invited him in, just short notice, just to kind of add some.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sergio, say hi. Say hi to my class.
Hi.
Hello.
All right, I'm going to put his name here so you guys can go out and follow him on Facebook. He's got a lot of really cool content. Sergio Calafiora.
Yeah.
Took me a couple years to get that right. Now we're getting it right.
That's love.
All right, very cool. Are you guys ready? Are we ready? Let's do this. Okay, so let's chime in on our technology, okay, real quick, and make sure that we have everything up and running. Jim, I'm asking you to be front of the house again for me. How's the audio? Is everything okay?
It sounds pretty good so far.
Okay. All right. I'm going to make sure. Let me get we're going to do that version. Okay. Great. Everybody, let me just check my audio settings real quick so we're not interrupted later. Getting good at this, aren't we? All right, low background noise. I'm gonna go, low, and then I'm gonna turn me up. And then I'm also going to go to the MacBook microphone, not the webcam, because when we do the webcam, we get problems, don't we? All right, is I still sounding good, team? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, great, cool. Technology check-in. Do you have your 4 Pillars of Singing website logged in, ready to go? Great. Do you have your master template Evernote with all the links and everything you need to do in 90 days?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Do you have a keyboard? Great. Do you have one of these?
Yeah, a stupid one, but yeah.
There's no microphone that's stupid.
Oh, but this doesn't work well.
Just some are a little bit prettier than others. All right. And I'm using Mojave MDA right now. You guys have heard a lot about it, but people that are watching us for the first time don't know about this. Great mic, killer mic. Sergio, seriously, bro, try to get your hands on this. It is cool. Here comes Amy. So just try to get your hands on this. It's really nicely built. It sort of feels like a Sennheiser, okay? And it's purposely designed to be warm.
Okay.
They call it the smooth alternative. So it's not kind of bright and crispy. It's got a nice warmth to it, which is really different than all the other mics that sound like SM58s. All right. Anyways. Sergio's a mic geek. And real quick, real fun, and then we'll start training. Hang on, I'll be right back, guys.
This message.
Where to go? Right, here it is. This is a gift. Just so you guys know, the me and Sergio go back. Sergio gave me one of the best gifts I've ever had. Honestly, mean that in my life. And I love this thing. This is a microphone built by an Italian company called Lombardi.
Handmade
microphone from Italy. It's got a small form factor, so it's really comfortable in the hand. And I'm not kidding you. In my top 5 microphones, this is one of them. I love this microphone. It sounds killer.
Yeah.
And it's rare. It sounds awesome. And it's rare to find. So if you want something really sort of like a special collector's item, get one of these Lombardis from Italy. All right? It's gorgeous. In fact, we'll listen to it today. In honor of Sergio, we'll use it. Otherwise known as Surge. Okay, great. Amy, welcome. Are you out there, Amy?
Yeah, hi. I was just gonna Google the Lombardi handheld microphone.
Yeah, do that. Okay, here comes another student, Jerry Martin. He's new. All right, yeah. Google the Lombardi. Truly, I'm not just saying that because Sergio's here. I love that thing. If you go watch a lot of my YouTube videos, you see I'm holding the Lombardi. All right, it's either a Lombardi or the Sennheiser, and also the Mojave is really nice too. Okay, I know you guys want to train. Here we go. I think we got somebody new in the class. Oh, okay. Jerry, welcome. Please turn on your video. Okay, let's get rolling, you guys. In our last lesson, we got to the warm-ups, didn't we? We did the track, and we didn't really get to the track and release, but we understood the track and track. So let's just start there, okay? But first, if you have any questions, hey, Jerry, welcome
Hello.
to the class. Welcome to the class, buddy. It's good to see you.
Hello. Great.
Fantastic. Jerry, can you just quickly introduce yourself and let us know who you are and what's going on real quick?
Jerry Martin, Houston, Texas. I took your course because I'm in a choral group and
Yeah.
I'm having trouble with keeping the high notes solid with a chest voice and a head voice mixed. And I can't seem to make the connection stay. They get weak and I go, I lose it.
So if I understand you correctly, Jerry, you're having a challenge with singing the high notes and making them sound chesty without it being unstable and without your voice breaking. Is that what I hear you saying?
That's what you hear.
You know,
That's it.
I've never heard that before. Let me write that down.
Really? No, it's weird. I can hold the
Right,
voice
Serge?
high, and then anything above F, G, and A, it just seems to break up.
Okay, really? A and E, is that right?
It's that high to me.
Okay, all right,
And
Jerry.
we're singing soprano in our group, seems like to me. That high
Okay.
vote.
Jerry, so I have, let me introduce you to our team. We have James Greenwood from New York City. We've got Amy Chen, I believe somewhere near Chicago. I want to say Midwest. Is that correct?
Jersey. Close-ish.
Oh, in Canada. That's right, in Canada.
No,
Sorry.
New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey.
Jersey,
Okay,
yes.
all right. And we got Kaz in with a beautiful English accent, but I don't think you're in the UK, are you?
Ireland.
Ireland.
But I'm half South African, so yeah.
That's super cool. And we've got Mystic Marvel, otherwise known as Oz. Oz, where are you located? Are you in Texas?
I'm actually in New Mexico this time
Okay, very
for
cool.
about 6 more weeks.
Okay. And last but not least, over here, it says Robert Lunte, but it's actually Sergio Calafiora, Maestro Sergio Calafiora. He's a world-class voice coach from Italy. We've been dear friends for 20 years. We trained, we've done workshops together. I just asked him to come in to just be a guest and watch what we do and maybe provide some I will put him on the spot a couple times and ask him to provide some advice, as he knows. So get ready, Serge. All right. Okay, Jerry. The rest of us are gonna spend some time today going over our warm-up program. Okay, inside the course. I want to make sure that you have you're logged into the course. Okay, so that you can refer. Okay, and make sure that you have the Evernote template. Do you have the Evernote template up and running?
I don't know what that is.
All right, I'm giving it to you right now. Here it comes. Because I thought you might say that. Here you go, Jerry.
I've been real slow on your courses, and I keep repeating them.
It's fine. It's fine. You'll get there. You're doing the right thing today. So here's a template that I need you to keep on hand. It gives you everything that you need, bare minimum, in the first 90 days. Okay? All right. And do you have a keyboard, Jerry?
Yes.
Okay, great. Jerry, thank you for being mostly prepared. We really appreciate that. Jerry, guys, real quick, let me just school Jerry a little bit on his response to me first, and then we'll dive into our training. And Jerry, I'm going to ask you to just sort of watch what we do. All right? A lot of what I'm teaching and what we're doing is sort of redundant. Whether we're advanced or beginner, you're going to hear the same stuff over and over again. Cry mode, get it forward, all this sort of thing. Okay? So,
Right.
Jerry, I was setting you up a little bit when I asked you, when I was playing around with like, oh, you're having a hard time going high and your voice is breaking and all of that. Jerry, so do I. Okay? So does Sergio. So all of us have had that challenge to one degree or another. That's why we're here today.
Yep.
Okay. So I want you to just own that and take that in and understand that if going high is pushy or it's unstable and you don't like it and your voice breaks and it sounds like a little girl on top and all that,
Yeah.
I want you to understand it's not just you. It's every human being on the planet.
Yeah, I was trying to hold my Adam's apple down, and it just won't stay there when I'm doing the sound.
Yeah, don't do that. It's not going to help you. Okay.
Well, I remember you said you had to drop the voice downward when you go to the high notes. You know, like you do the then you go up there.
Yeah.
I listen to your tapes.
Yeah. Okay. So I do talk about dampening the larynx, sort of
That's it.
setting the larynx
Mhm.
in a position
Yeah,
that anchors. It creates stability.
I can't do that for yet. Cannot undo that.
All right. But then you would want to train the dampen and release onset. Okay. The dampen and
I've been trying to work on that, and I'm trying to sing songs with it, and it just won't stay there when I'm going to the high notes. I'll be doing fine till I get up to G, and then I have to go say to A, and it somehow it just goes back up, and I go into a cracky, whimpery sound.
again, we all do if we don't have the right techniques in the training.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm just going to give you a couple quick things that I want you to do. All right. To help you with that. Okay. Real quick. In fact, we can make it a team. We can make it a class. We can make it a class assignment. Class. Let's help Jerry. Let's give Jerry 5 things he needs to keep in mind when he's training with the program. All right, 5 things. Let's start with Jim. Jim from New York.
Cry mode.
Oh, you took the easy one. But you're right. So we are describing Jerry's phonation package, his phonation package, phonation, making sound. I'm phonating, okay? Package. In Christmas, you get a package, there's things inside, okay? All right? So this is your phonation package, Jerry. Do you understand? We're going to give you some
Yes.
technical things. I want you to write down, Jerry. Do you have pen and paper?
See, not offhand. I was
Well,
gonna mostly listen today.
okay.
Okay.
Well, we are recording this, Jerry. If it's quick and easy,
Yeah.
get some pen and paper. But I'll go ahead and write in here too. So I'm gonna give you some techniques here to remember, so we can start training. All right. Jim's absolutely right. Cry mode, big thing. Without
Yeah.
thinning out the vocal folds and putting the vocal folds into an exotic position for singing, it will never fully respond and give you what you need it to do. All right? You have to configure the physiology inside, and it's weird and it's unusual, and we have to practice it to get it, to put it in a position designed not for speech, but for what, Amy? You're muted, Amy.
Repeat that?
For what?
Can you just repeat that? Can you hear me?
I can. Cry mode will configure the larynx into an exotic high-performance position that isn't designed for speech, but it's designed for
Singing.
yes. And cry mode. Cry mode. It's designed for two things.
Singing and cry mode.
Singing is a darn good answer, and it's designed for one other thing, kind of obvious. Somebody? Serge? Someone? Crying. It's designed for crying. Okay. All right. Okay. Thought that was pretty easy. Okay. Oz, give us another one, please. 5 things.
Embouchure.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Sure.
Ooh, 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 ooh. It's not the embouchure. It's not the
Larry,
embouchure.
Stanley?
It is the ooh.
Pronunciation.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mouchure.
Jerry,
Mm-hmm.
say
Embouchure.
not embouchure. It's honk your
Embouchure.
Watch, Jerry. Watch, buddy. Watch. Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh,
Ooh.
ooh. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Embouchure. Embouchure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry,
First French lesson.
Jerry, your French is génial. It's super. It's super. All right, embouchure. Oz, what is the embouchure?
Showing your teeth, opening your mouth, basically creating a resonant cavity for your projection of your sound. So don't close your mouth. Basically, keep it open, wide. Show your teeth.
Yeah.
And then
Great.
there's 2 different ways of doing it. But yes.
How I shape my tongue, teeth, lips, and jaw when I'm releasing vowels. Right? That is the embouchure. All right, you got to open up. So Jerry, put an apple in your hand, please. Put an apple in your hand.
Okay. Got one.
All right. Now take a bite. Take a bite. You're not biting it. Bite the apple, Jerry. No. Okay. All right. Take it. Don't go all the way through with the bite. Watch me. That's it, Jerry. Jerry, I give to thee, monsieur, your embouchure. Okay?
I just don't sing that way.
No, you do. You can. On the vowels, you can. And you must. You must open your mouth. Yeah. On all the vowels, you got to open up and show your canines. Okay? These things will make a radical difference in your singing immediately. Gary. Okay, great. That's a good one. Oz. Serge, what else do we got? We have cry mode, we have embouchure, and what else do we need, Serge?
Quick mode.
What? Say again.
Quack mode.
Quack mode. So yeah, to get some compression. We'll call that compression. Okay. So great. So Serge, what do we mean by abduction of vocal fold closion? What do you mean? What is quack mode will do what for us? What does it do?
Okay. We can find a different sound, like more brilliant. Okay.
Yes.
More compressed. The epiglottic go. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Say brilliant and more strong.
Yes, good. Serge, that's great. What is vocal adduction? What is vocal adduction?
The E. Yeah. E.
Yes. All right. So what Sergio is recommending, and he's absolutely right, is we need good compression on the vocal folds. The vocal folds, the left vocal fold, right vocal fold, they come together, and that pressure, that compression of the two vocal folds coming together has to be at an athletic level, has to be well trained, it has to be well commanded with the motor skills.
Okay. The exercise?
Yes.
Okay. I think for start, the resonant track and release. Okay. And I love it. And
Pressure release.
The siren too.
Yep.
Silent.
It's in the exercise. Release. The quack and release onset. Here's a few for you guys, all you guys. Compression. Jim, you know the quack and release onset real well, don't you?
Yes, I do it almost every day.
Great. So Jerry, team, we need the vocal folds to come together efficiently in an athletic way. Okay, in a high performance way, Jerry. The way you're going to get that done, there's different ways you can do that. And the first thing that Serge was recommending and agree is an onset inside the program called quack and release. Quack and release. And
I haven't got there yet.
I want you to go there now. Okay, get there as soon as possible because I want you to get results as quickly as possible.
Right.
Okay, buddy. All right.
Sure.
All right. And I sense that you will probably need the quack and release. We're going to build. We're going to build the strength of your adductor muscles. Okay. Thank you, Serge. That's just fantastic. We got 3. Two more. Kaz.
Hi. I was going to include respiration and also lowering of the larynx, dampen of the larynx.
Okay.
You can even add a track and release and dampen and a release.
Okay, I'm going to say lower the larynx or dampen. Dampen the larynx is really better.
Dampen the larynx.
Yeah. Or to get anchorage.
And good respiration.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Dampen the larynx, respiration. That is the 5 things. All right, Jerry. So to train that, you're going to train quack and the release. Jerry, your homework is going to be the warm-ups we go over today.
Mm-hmm.
It will be the track and release onset, the track and release onset.
Yep.
The quack and release onset.
Mm-hmm.
The babe, the dampen and release onset.
Okay.
On all vowels. Yeah, when we say vowel, it just means we're not phonating a consonant. It's it's just open sound. We call those vowels. On all vowels, you have a génial super amplitude. Okay, and you're going to show your canaans. Write that down, Jerry. Write that down, please.
Okay.
And last but not least, you're going to go to all of the cry mode lessons in the program, and you're going to get a feel for arbitrarily putting your larynx into a crying position. And it's the same position when we're sad. It's just we're going to do it in a different context. We're going to do it for
right.
Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad you got that. So you're going to practice the techniques for cry mode. Okay.
Right.
Commit to it. Commit to what I gave you. All right. And you'll get results. All right.
Started last night.
All right. Very good. Very good. I'm not in cry mode right now. This is not cry mode, but right now I am in cry mode. And now I'm fitting my vocal folds and I'm in cry mode and I sound like a fool. I get it. I get it. I sound sort of silly. I'm embarrassed. But if I keep my larynx in this position and I begin to sing through it, whoa, it makes all of that pushiness and stuff go away, Jerry. Okay,
That's
it
what I need.
helps a lot. You notice my embouchure? Whoa! I'm opening up my embouchure. I have to do that too. Okay.
Right.
The dampen and release onset. Onsets that come off of a plosive. B's, P's, T's, G's. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, dampen and release onset. The quack and release onset. It's an exercise designed to get the vocal folds to compress and come together, and then we release the valve. All of it, everything, every onset, every warm-up, every song, every training session, everything sits inside cry mode.
Right. I see that.
Great. Let's train. Let's do this warm-up thing. So we did track and track, okay? Oz, can you fire up the track and track warm-up and show us how it's done, please? Remember to whip her like a puppy, smirk, get a smirky smirk on there, and let's watch you train it, please. Hey, Serge, turn on the lights a little bit. It's getting dark in Italy.
Where is he?
I know, we can't see him.
Sergio, accendi le luci.
Accendi le luci.
Done.
All right, Oz, let's go.
All right, we're on the onsets, right?
Nope,
For the
we
warm-up.
want to, Oz, we wanted to, remember our last session, somebody needs to, Jerry, mute your audio a little bit. We're getting some test check. Great. Oz, we're going to do the warm-up track and track. Do I need it? Are you good on that?
Yeah, I got it up. I had the other one up, but I got this one up now.
Okay, great.
Okay, so let's do. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, track and track. Okay.
That's it. Good.
Oh, stop.
Now,
Okay.
okay, so when we're doing this and I'm coaching you, don't stop unless I say stop. All right? If I say stop, then stop, or I give you one of these, then stop. But don't stop. If you hear me talking, I'm just coaching you. I'm as you go. I'm just like, okay, all right. Continue again, Oz, and thin out more. I think you're doing a great job. I'll give you an A-. Pretty good start. Let's get through the passaggio. Thin out. Okay. Cry. Continue. You're muted. Don't push, cry into it. Whimper like a puppy. Great, great. Stop. Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
Great job. All right, everybody, especially Jerry. Jerry, he went through his vocal break. He buzzed right. He did the tracking, the buzzing on the M. He went right through his vocal break on that. And it didn't push and it didn't fall apart because he was whimpering like a puppy. Does that make sense, Jerry? Okay, you're muted, Jerry.
Okay. Yeah, I did try that on the cry mode, and I see it works. But when you try to open the valve up, then it doesn't work for me.
It will. When you release from that's a good observation, Jerry. When you release from that position into the valve, the voice, the vocal folds, they want to go from the cry position and they want to retract and go back to a speech position. Right. They want to go up when you release the valve, it wants to go back there. Just be aware of it. Just sort of be aware of it. You can you can maintain the cry position into the valve if you just practice it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Got to
great.
Practice more.
Fantastic. Good job, Oz. Kaz, do you want to give us a go? And Kaz, I want to ask you to do the faster version. Let's do the faster version, not the slow version. Yeah. So we'll save some time. And you're muted at the moment. And I'm just dying. I'm dying to hear what whimper like a puppy sounds like in Italian. Whimper like a puppy. All right, here we go. Hang on. Whimper like a puppy in Italian.
Piagnucolare come un cucciolo.
That's
Piagnucolare come un cucciolo.
Okay. All right, Kaz. All right, Kaz, let's go for it.
How can you do that when I've got to start? Should I stand, Rob?
Kaz, I always give you the hard messages.
It's okay.
Or the hard assignments.
Is that too high for you, or should I sit?
It's best if you stand, honestly, if you can.
I think so.
Yeah. If you can, but we're going to need to see you, so adjust.
Sorry, it's the wrong one.
All right, time out. Not bad. That's an okay start. In our last class, I talked a little bit about when we get into doing scales, sometimes students will do something here And I don't want to just hand it to you guys. Does anybody remember, maybe it's Oz or Jim or Amy, do you remember what the lesson was last week when we started doing scales? Glad we have Sergio here because we can practice our Italian again. Do you guys remember that?
Don't poke at the notes.
That's right. And what do we call that, Jim?
Don't be staccato or marcato, be legato.
What do we call it, Sergio?
Legato?
Legato. You're brilliant, Sergio. You're brilliant.
Without jump.
Hey, Sergio?
Yeah.
Share with the class, if you would, please, what legato does for us in singing.
Okay.
Please.
Don't. Okay, the legato is a.
Right, a connectedness. You still hear the notes, but you're not sort of lurching and poking at it. So you're all very correct about that. That's great. Kaz, you were sort of poking at it a little bit. I want you to fix that. Sergio, please don't demonstrate it, but just tell them, share some wisdom a little bit. Why is legato how important in singing? Just a little bit of wisdom from Sergio, please.
Okay, the legato is important for a better respiration because the air have the same, I don't know in English, the same intention. Okay.
So hang on. I'll help you, Sergio. So it's good because it keeps the respiration consistent. The level of respiration remains consistent through the vocal line or the scale. If we're poking at it, then the respiration is lurching. Okay. So legato helps us have really smooth, consistent respiration. That's good. What else, Serge?
And keep the sound, the same sound. Keep the same sound when you go in the high notes. And
how about this, Serge?
Il legato rende il canto più bello.
Okay.
E il legato rende il canto più bello.
Most beautiful with legato.
Yeah. Makes you sing pretty. If you want to sing pretty and you're singing a ballad and you want to sing pretty, keep it connected. It makes your singing pretty. Just be mindful of it. Okay? All right, Kaz, let's do it again. Give us buono legato, please. Good, Kaz. Great. Great. Let's stop right there, Kaz. Let's stop right there. That was great. That was great. That was a great demonstration of the track and track, buzzing on the nasal, and with buono legato. Nice job. Could you guys hear the difference? It was a little bit less lurchy and a little bit more, it was smooth and sort of pretty, right? Yep. Okay. Cool. Amy, you want to give it a go? Please, if you would, show us how it's done.
Yeah, I guess I would start a little bit in the track because I can't go that low in the beginning.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, yeah. Cue the track to whatever is comfortable for you. Time out.
Yeah.
That is actually not too low for you. That's actually good. It's good exercise for you to do it at that lower. That's a good for you. But for what we're doing right now, take it an octave higher. Okay, so you can get through your vocal break.
Here?
No. No, the accompaniment, the content stays the same. I want you to do it a little, just an octave higher.
Oh, just sing it an octave high. Okay, let's see if I can do that. Is that it? Okay.
That's your root. That's it. As they say in Sardinia, bueno. Is it bueno? It's bueno, not bueno. If you're in Mexico, it's bueno. If you're in Italy, it's buono. How do I know that? Hours and hours and hours of hanging out with my buddy Sergio. Amy?
Yeah.
That was great.
Was? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I'll give you an A-. Pretty good. Okay. Right, for an A-. All right, New York. Sergio, you've been to New York. You visited New York. Yes, Sergio went to New York. What did you like best about New York, Sergio?
Food.
Okay. Food.
The Brooklyn, the bridge, the park, the museum.
Yeah.
Beautiful Manhattan.
Yeah, Sergio's a world traveler. So Jim, you're in Brooklyn, aren't you? Mute. Jim, mute.
Manhattan, actually.
Oh, Manhattan. Oh, aren't we fancy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got stuck here.
Okay, that sounds like a story we need to go over with a beer for another.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. All right, Jim, show us how it's done, buddy.
All right, the slow or the men's slow or men's fast?
Let's do the fast one. You're got experience with this by now.
All right, I'll give it a try. Let's see what happens.
Okay, and whimper like a puppy. Good start, Jim. Puppy, Jim. Push, Jim. Thin out. Yes, B. on. Fight for it, Jim. Fight for it. Yes. See, time out, Jim. Jim, time.
Let me turn this off.
Jim.
Yes.
Damn good. Like your voice is sounding so much. You got to understand sort of where we come from with Jim, and we've talked about sometimes it was just a heavy brick for a while. Jim, just so much, so it's healthier. And Jim, you pulled, you see, now you got flexibility in your vocal folds now because you've been doing this stuff. You pulled right through the passaggio. You thinned out right through the passaggio. Now it wasn't perfect.
Good. I mean,
it wasn't perfect. It sort of was a little unstable, but almost there, man. Good.
Yeah, I was actually recording my voice at like 4 a.m, and I only got 3 hours of sleep. So I think when I started warming up before class, my voice did not feel right because I didn't get enough rest. But yes, so I think I could actually do it better if I was well rested.
Jim,
yes,
learn how to take a compliment.
No.
Jim, you work hard for it. Learn how to take compliment. I'm serious. That's really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
So people that are watching this, in our next lesson, we're going to spend more time on it. But the next step in this is we buzz on the 2 scales. We do it twice. And then the next workout is called track and release, where we release the vowel. So it would be something like, and we release the vowel. And then in a sense, the vowel that we release from the buzzing is the product. That's the product. That's not the speaking voice. It's something else. It's something beautiful that's amplified and forward and thinned out. It's a vocal sound that we can use for singing. Okay? All right. Now, you guys ready? You ready? You ready for the rebel in the back. Rebel in the back.
Quick question. This may be obvious, but is it possible, like if when I'm tracking, say like at an E flat 4 and it's going like this, is that like guaranteed that my E flat 4 when I try to release it is going to be off? I know it's like if the tracking is off, is that a guarantee that the note is going to be off?
Interesting question. Really good question. It is not a guarantee that it will be off. You might release into the vowel, and the tracking might be unstable and squirrely, but when you release the vowel you might get lucky. The vowel might
okay.
It might be okay, but also it might not be.
Right, because when I've been doing the exercises, I've been trying to get the tracking stable before, you and I do it 5 or 6 times on it, say like an E flat 4, and then release on that. That's why I was asking,
Yeah. So back to day one concepts, whatever we establish in the onset or with the buzzing and the larynx and the cry, whatever we establish in the phonation package, when we release the vowel, we're going to take all of those benefits in the preparation and the vowel takes it with it and it goes out if it's done. So if the preparation is done properly, then the vowel will be stable and beautiful. Do you guys make sense? Does that make sense to you guys? Right? Okay.
Yeah, I guess the reason
Jim.
I guess the reason I was asking is because is that a useful thing for me to do, to go, oh, look, when I track on the E flat 4 when I'm first warming up and it's going all over the place, should I just calm down and stay on that, continue to track on the E flat 4 until it kind of evens out and then move forward?
Yeah. Okay. Should you practice? Should you work on the hard part? Yeah, of course.
Right, but in other words, not go to another note. Stay on that note, stay on track, and just keep staying 5 minutes.
Okay. Jim, do it 5 times. Do it 5 times and try slowing it down. One of the best things so what Jim is saying is I'm working on a scale. I got a certain part in my voice, typically around E for men, no surprises, and it's unstable there. What do I do? Do I just keep going or do I stop and work on it? Stop and work on it.
Okay.
Work on it. And one of the best things you can do, one of the best things you can do to work on a part in a song or in a workout is just slow down. Just slow down. Slow down and feel it. Get the kinesthetics going. Okay? Jim, does that suffice for thee?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
All right, now, special treat. Serge, that is not your proper training posture position there, buddy. Serge, let's watch Serge do it. I think we would be not having fun if we didn't hear Serge do it. And I am putting him on the spot. And if his voice breaks or whatever, don't hold it against him. It's like midnight it's like really late in Italy and he wasn't warmed up and stuff. But look at him. He's looking at me like, Robert, I got this. No, he's really amazing. Go listen to Sergio sing. Okay? Seriously. He is unbelievable.
Thank you.
So yeah, no, he really is. So Serge, even they has really great singers. Serge, show us track and track or anything that you'd like to show us, Serge, or any advice. The final 6 minutes, Serge, are for you. You can teach whatever you want to teach. You can demonstrate what you want to demonstrate. Anything you might want to share with us.
Okay. If you want, I can try talking. I have this.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Serge, great. You guys, you see that? He went right through his passaggio. Lots of cry mode in there. Smirky smirk on the buzzy buzz. Great stuff. Sergio, can you now track and release? Take that position and release and give us your product, please. Real quick. Poor Serge. Thank you, Serge. Thank you, Serge. You get a round of applause from around the world. Yeah, it's just great. And if we had more time, I'd make him keep going. But really, like, go out and listen to him sing. That's what you'll hear. Serge, when you're doing that, there's self-talk. You're speaking to yourself a little bit. You're coaching yourself as you do it. Right? You're thinking about things, the techniques and things. Could you share with the class sort of what you're thinking when you're doing that? Like, what your phonation package? What are the things you're reminding yourself to do?
Okay, help me.
I'll help you.
Yeah. Okay. More cry. and I think a small note when I go in the high notes, okay, more bass, me. I change the dimension, okay. The note is a different, more big in the lower, more thin in the high notes.
Yeah, wow, that's really good stuff. All right, so the higher he goes, Serge, would you say that is
Assottigliare la vocale.
yeah, okay, thinning the vowel. All right, so this is great stuff, you guys. Thanks, Serge. That's a great point. What he's saying is, as he goes, he's on the vowel. It's on the vowel. As he goes higher in the vowel, he narrows the vowel. Yeah, the lower I am, the more bigger and broad. Yeah. Okay, and I narrow the vowel. All right, that maybe wasn't a great demonstration, but then the thing about narrowing is it also requires a little bit of movement inside. Wouldn't you say, Serge? You say you sort of feel a little bit like, how do you narrow the vowel? How does that happen?
But I move my larynx in the high position, but without mass, without power. Okay, I search the space, but the note is small. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe I can change my vowel in a, me, not me. Maybe too much narrow. Okay, I think it's maybe a little anchorage when I stay in the high notes, more support.
All right. Okay. So narrowing the vowel, you're going to narrow the acoustic resonance. You're going to also back off. He also, I believe he's telling you to back off on the weight. We talked a little bit about mass in our last session. Remember that? So the weight of the phonation. We give sort of an arbitrary weight to every phonation so that we have a tool to measure our push factor. And so when we get to the top, when we get to the higher notes, you feel like you want to push harder as you get higher. So your instincts are that you're going to fight harder at the top. And what Serge is saying is the higher you go, actually do the less intuitive thing, which is sort of lean back on the energy. All right. And you have to do that to get the most out of the physics. The physics of making sound requires a balance of energy, respiration, resonance, all these things that are involved in amplifying sound. So to amplify sound on high frequencies, it helps a lot to lay back on the energy that you're giving it so that they can turn around and amplify more properly, and you won't fatigue your voice as much as well. Does that make sense, you guys? So as you go higher and what's the takeaway? As you go higher and you open the vowel, remember to don't fight it and push it so much. Try to, as you're on the vowel, thin it out. Lighten the mass. Try that. That will help. Serge, that's a really good point. That was really good. Thank you.
Thanks to you, Maestro.
All right. Anybody have any questions before we go? Yeah, Kaz?
Would it help? I was thinking of Jerry. Wouldn't it help him if he did some pulse and release just to help to lighten the mass when he goes onto those higher notes?
Yes.
A little bit just to help him to lighten the mass?
As a general rule, anything Jerry does from the program will help him. All right, pretty much. And that's Jerry. I'm not saying that because you need so much help. That's not the context. It's just that anywhere you go, anything you do in the program, you're going to get some kind of benefit from it. So the question becomes, where do you start? You have to prioritize. And Kaz, I'd say pulse and release is a good idea, but I don't think it would be the first thing I would, with his limited time, it's not what I would have him want to put time into. I'd rather see him do quack and release, track and release, crying a lot, get the foundations going. Yeah. Yes, the rebel in the back.
Yeah, I have a question about the track or the track and release, because it's buzzing on a nasal and we've been doing but can I do I think I like that sound more for whatever reason. It feels more comfortable in my mouth when I think of that one.
That's a good question. Your question is, when you're tracking a track and release onset or track and track workout or track and release workout, does it always have to be an M?
Right.
Can you do a different nasal? And the answer is yes, you can, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Experiment with an N. You can experiment with NG if you want to. It's a little awkward to release from an NG. It's a little weird, but you can do it. It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, okay. I'll play around with that.
Cool question. Yeah, good question. Any other questions?
That's
it. Manhattan? Anything from Manhattan? Come on now. No? Okay.
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Was this helpful for you guys?
Oh yeah. Was for me.
Was it super cool to have Sergio here? It was. Totally cool.
Where's Sergio, what's your last name?
Calafiura.
Oh, that was in the chat? That's in the chat? Yes, it is. I see it. Okay.
I never say it that way. Calafiura. It's Calafiura, isn't it? Can it also be Calafiura? Or is that not? No.
He's right. Calafiura.
Okay. Well, you say it fast. Okay. Calafiura.
Calafiura.
All right. Very cool. Serge, you are welcome. Our class is your class. You're welcome to be here anytime you want to be. If you want, just have some fun. All right. I mean that. Our class is your class, and we would be honored to have you join us anytime. Class, with that, okay, for the YouTube folks, guys, if you're digging it, click the bell and subscribe, and you'll learn all kinds of great vocal technique stuff. And then go out to my program, which is the vocaliststudio.com. We have some courses out there. And in fact, even Sergio has a TVS singing course as well. You can find it out on Udemy. And Sergio, would you like to, where can people find you? Where can people find you if they want to listen to you sing, or if they're in Italy and they want to find you to do some lessons?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, hang on. Where can students find you?
Maybe 2000 from Udemy. Maybe 2000.
Dove possono trovarti gli studenti?
Okay. My students.
Let me try. Dove possono trovarti gli studenti?
Gli studenti. Okay. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
All right. So it's Sergio Calafiura, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Check him out. If you're in Italy, definitely get down to Sardinia or in his love bus and take a lesson for sure.
Thanks, Maestro.
You're welcome, Maestro. Okay. I think that's it. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Thank you. Love you all. Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, all.
Bye, Serge.
My name is Robert Lunte. I'm the founder of the Vocalist Studio. My team of international coaches and I have produced the world's most popular and effective online courses for vocal training. I'm super excited to offer an online course that will help you to develop chest voice tone or belt voice on high notes. This includes high-definition video demonstrations of every workout performed by me. You're going to get pre-recorded solo piano workouts as well to train with. You're going to get vocal workouts that are specifically designed for the singular mission of training the motor skills and the strength required for belting in the head voice. You can do this. Get started. I'll be here with you every step of the way. See you on the inside.